students, today we will discuss the production of the nitrogenous fertilizer. Nitrogenous fertilizer, that means high content of nitrogen are present in the fertilizers. Like in the DAP also has a nitrogen present in the 80%, 80% and 40% of the phosphorus present in the DAP and the nitrogenous fertilizer production. How do these are the synthesized or the different or the material are used in the how to produce them in the factories. This is the process or the production process. So the nitrogen fertilizer generally produced in the ammonium sulfate, ammonium chloride, ammonium nitrate, and CAM, and ammonium nitrate, and last one is the urea. These are the fertilizers produced in India. First is the ammonium sulfate. Ammonium sulfate is the content very lowest nitrogen content, 20.6% of nitrogen. This is what the leading nitrogenous fertilizer as one time applies account for the only the small percentage of the total fertilizer. So the depend availability of the raw materials principal method are the first is the reacting of ammonia with the sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid produce ammonium sulfate is the first process. Next is this reacting with the ammonium carbonate with the calcium sulfate and reacting with potassium ammonium sulfate SO4. So this and react with the calcium carbonate release. So the process is very easy, and the following equation as the ammonium sulfate. So the reacting of gaseous ammonia with the sulfuric acid, the spray form is the ammonium products. So the reacting with the mixed acids and ammonium sulfate with the others, ammonium salts and acidic granule, the material are the containing phosphorus. These are the process of the manufacturing of the ammonium sulfate. Next is the ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride is the production of that means content nitrogen content is the 25% more than the ammonium sulfate. Then the process of the different type of process. First, the dual salt process. Dual salt process is the process of the ammonium chloride, and sodium carbonate are the simultaneously in the solvent process. So the conventional solvent process plant are equivalent to the 30% of the sodium chloride is treated by the carbon dioxide, and the larger absorber and the towards the ammonium carbonate. So next is the addition of carbonation and process of the ammonium bicarbonate. So next is the ammonium carbonate and ammonia with the react with the presence of the water and CO2 react with the ammonium carbonate. And again carbonate with the react with the CO2 and ammonium bicarbonate. These bicarbonate with the react with the addition was the sodium chloride, and it's our sodium bicarbonate and sodium chloride. These are the sodium bicarbonate react with the sodium chloride. So next is byproduct is the sodium bicarbonate, and sodium chloride is the main manufacturing of the process. So the sodium bicarbonate is the separated cleanly calcinide and the obtained sodium carbonate, and the carbon is the dioxide and the another liquid, then the ammonium and the salted addition of the wash. So the chloride is the participated with the ammonium chloride and the concentration washed and the dried. So the next is the direct neutralization process. The ammonia is neutralized with the hydrochloric acid. The process is highly purified. This ammonia with gas with the hydrochloric acid to pure the process. Next is the nitric acid. Nitric acid is generally used the making the different type of fertilizer used after using. So the nitric acid is the important immediate compared to the nitrogenous fertilizer industries. So the product is the oxidation of the ammonia. Oxidation of the ammonia is the between pressure of the degree centigrade to 800 to 1000. So the presence of the catalytic, the containing of the plantation and the platinum and rhodium is the consistent. So the first step of the oxidation of the ammonia, oxidation of the ammonia with the nitrous oxide, with the nitric oxides gas, and followed by the oxidation is the nitric oxide and the nitrate oxide. So the 6 chlorines and the conversion of the nitric oxide. So the again nitrous oxide is the react with the oxygen. First step is the ammonia oxidation of the ammonia to the presence of the oxygen to produce the nitrous oxides and release the water. So next process nitrous oxide, nitric oxide is the react with the presence of oxygen and making the nitrogen oxide. So the next is the nitrogen oxide react with the water and then HNO3 is nitrogen dioxides. HNO3 is the byproduct. So is the ammonia is the used as the mainly production of the fertilizers such as ammonium nitrate, complex fertilizers, nitrophosphate, nitrogen solution, and the mixed fertilizers content. Next is the ammonium nitrates. Ammonium nitrates is the one of the cheapest fertilizer. Most of the fertilizer contain nitrogen. 30% of the nitrogen in several countries since the available of the nutrient in the along the ammonical forms. In nitrate and ammonical form both are available in these nutrients, and but the risk of sometimes is the influence of the some of the countries, including the India as a state ammonium nitrate and not the permitted is the solid as a fertilizer. So mixed is the limestone. Mixed is the limestone and the solid is the calcium ammonium nitrate is 26%. Next is the several methods followed by the production of the ammonium nitrate is using the combination of the neutralization process, evaporation of and drying of the finishings. So the neutralization is the anhydrous ammonia, and is the carried by the nitric acid. So more than 50% of the concentration ammonia with the nitric acid rather than ammonium nitrate. Next is the concentration of ammonium nitrate is usually 80%, which of the become 98% of the evaporation losses. So the if calcium ammonium nitrate is the products of the concentrated ammonium nitrate solution and the mixed with the ground citric acid and dolomite limestone. So this is the ammonium nitrate, concentrated ammonium nitrate, and react with the calcium carbonate or the dolomite acid production calcium ammonium nitrate. So and the resultant of the mix of granulated and usually the use of the surface of the coating the improve the physical and properties of the fertilizer, so the increase the manufacturing of the fertilizer. So next again is the urea. Urea is the most used in the India is the fertilizer group by the application of polyurea and the basic as the increase goes through the nitrogen source. So the urea is the identified 7073 in isolation of the crystalline form of urines. So the synthesis of the laboratory in 1828 is the by the scientist is the Euler and from the ammonia and cyanuric acid. So the ammonia is the cyanuric acid is CO2 and H2O. This is cyanuric acid. So the again is the first organic compound prepared by the synthesis of the inorganic. That means the production only one fertilizer is making the using the inorganic material make for the organic compound. So the how is the day of the manufacturing of the ammonia carbon dioxide? So the ammonium carbonate is the react with the ammonium hydroxide ammonium and the react with the sodium ammonium, so H2O. So while the first reaction is the highly exothermic and the second are the moderate and the endothermic of the glacial, so energy is required for the mole. Next is the method of the used for the production of the urea is to produce 5 to 6% of nitrogen over the one through the partial recycle or total recycle process, and once through the method of simplest one is the liquid ammonia. Which is the liquid ammonia and gaseous carbon dioxide are the pumped into the reactor. First is the process, and second is the pump in the reactor at the maintain 85 degrees centigrade of the temperature and the 200 atmospheric pressure. About 35% of the ammonia and the 75% of CO2 are converted into the urea. That's good. 35% of the ammonia and 75% of the CO2 are converted in the urea after the pressure of the 85 degrees centigrade temperature and the 200 atmospheric pressure. Then you get the urea. The reactor of the efficient solution contains 80% of the urea and the unconverted ammonium and carbon dioxide. So driven off the stem of the heating in the partial recycling process, the portion of the carbon dioxide and the recycled and converted in the ammonium dioxide and recycled with the urea reacted with the conversion in the 99%. So the next is the last one is the India is the market mainly from the pills and through the other solid forms of the urea including the flag, granules and crystal forms. The molten urea is the spraying from the top of the pling of the tower. So the droplets formed by the pling is the cool and solidifying as they fall through the in the gas system. So the improve the physical strength and the resiliency to the checking the urea often the treating the formaldehyde. The alternate coating of the can be followed and the using the material. So as the clay and all. So these are the moisture content. And this, next is the byproduct of urea is the biuret. So is the two urea contents like bi two content. So biuret is the dual synthesis of the urea compound is called biuret. Is also formed with the small and 2% of you spray. Whether this is more than 1.5% are hazards for the plant growth. These were only less than 1.5% are required for the plant growth. These are the content and the sensitivity of the plant growth. So thank you. These are the manufacturing of the nitrogenous fertilizers.